Hey guys, we are here with Elisha, a Get Hired student. She just wrapped up the course and we wanted to sit down and talk about her experience.
So I kind of am in a transitional period. Have been at my job for 2 years, and I've really been looking to transition into another job that is also freelance and gives me the flexibility that I'm looking for. But I just wasn't really sure what kind of job to apply to. And I had been kind of applying to any job that seemed like it could kind of fit for me, but I hadn't really gotten focused on one particular kind of job. And I was using one resume and just sending that out to different companies, but I was never hearing back. And it was really weird for me because I felt like I was a really good candidate and I hit all of the requirements and then some, but I still wasn't hearing back, and I couldn't really figure out why that was happening.
Okay, and you went through six different modules. Which one was the most informative for you in your situation?
The module that was most informative for me was module number 3, and that was a module that addressed our different marketing materials because, again, I hadn't really revised my resume to make it specific for writing or specific for the job that I was going for. I already work in a few different industries, so I already have about 5 different resumes. So the thought of having to make another one just made me crazy, and I was avoiding it, and it was actually hurting me and hurting my potential job options. So the marketing materials really helped me. It kind of gave me the kick in the butt that I needed to just go ahead and take the time and do it. And it also encouraged me to rework my website, which was another thing I had been needing to do. And it also taught me how to use LinkedIn, which I didn't realize how much I was failing at optimizing that site and utilizing that site for potential job searches and uh, connections and networking. So that was really the best module for me. And that module really blew my mind with things that I'd never even known before.
Awesome, awesome. So, how are your marketing materials looking now after you've done the course and all of that?
It's so much better. I can't believe that I've waited this long to do it, to be honest. And uh, just from just from going through module 3 and learning how to use LinkedIn, for example, now I'm getting emails with jobs that match my skill set, and it I can't believe that this wasn't something that I was doing before. And I just had no idea. I didn't know how to turn on that I was looking for a job, and it's a simple click of a button. I just didn't know how to do it. I always was one, everybody always talked about how they were looking for jobs on LinkedIn, and I would go on and try to use the site and just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, so I reviewed your marketing materials and those are looking a lot better. So, you must feel much more confident now with reaching out and applying to new jobs.
Absolutely. I definitely feel more confident now applying than I did before because I feel like now I actually do have a chance. And I also feel like part of the course was learning different verbs that you can use to describe the way the what you did, and also it gave some ideas for how to sell yourself or make yourself shine. And that wasn't really something that I had considered so much in depth before. And I realized just by word choice, it can really change the way that you present yourself and market yourself. And so now I feel like when I apply and if I have an interview, I feel really confident about describing the work that I've done thus far and why it makes me a good candidate for their position. And that's just not something that I had before.
Yeah. So if you could say anything to someone that's considering the course, perhaps they're on the fence and they're wondering if this is going to help them in their job search, what would you tell that person?
If I was talking to somebody who was considering the course and they weren't sure if they should do it, I would say you should absolutely do it without question. You know, like anything else, you have to do the work and you have to put the work in. And this course is no exception to that. You're going to have to do the homework in order to see results. And that's going to go with anything that you do. But it really is going to open your eyes to things that you haven't known before. And not only that, not only will you learn things that will make your job search easier, better, more efficient, it's also going to just be a motivator for you, because sometimes it's really easy in the job search to just be like, you know what, this isn't working out. My current job, it pays decent. I'm okay there. I know what I'm doing. If I just stick it out, maybe something will come along. So it's easy sometimes for me to get caught up in that and be like, well, just wait, or put the job search off. But this is kind of like, again, the kick in the pants and the motivation, like, hey, you got to go out there and search for the right job. It's not just going to come to you, but like, you can find that job. There's no reason you can't with the right tools. And this course really helps you have the right tools.
Awesome. So I'm glad you enjoyed the course. I'm glad you got value, and I really look forward to seeing what opportunities open up for you really soon.
Me too. Thank you.
Thanks, Elisha. Bye.